Hello. Okay, so this is a quick, hopefully, quick video about the buyer brokerage agreement, and just want to have it so that you can uh, understand exactly what it is that you are signing. So I'm happy to go through this with you and talk to you about it on the phone or text message, but feel free to let me know if you have any questions about that. Okay, so this is an exclusive buyer brokerage agreement, meaning that basically you are agreeing to work exclusively with me as your real estate agent. You can cancel this if you decide, hey, this isn't a good fit, or you decide you don't want to buy a home. But this is one of those things you're not working with other real estate agents. So that's the key. We, in the summary, just says that David Taylor is your designated agent, and you agree to work with us until 1 year is typically what we do for the buyer agreement. So 1 year from today, or when you actually sign it. You agree that you are not going to be working with any other real estate broker or any other agency. And if you previously entered into such an agreement, you have terminated that agreement or it has expired. And you're going to initial right there. Brokerage services, we agree that we are going to diligently attempt to locate property that is acceptable to you and work with you to craft a contract, get it accepted, then work with you for inspections and working with your lender if you're not paying cash, basically see you through to closing. And then, of course, I'll be around even after closing for you. Compensation. So there is no retainer fee. That is zero. But we do have a commission of 3% of the purchase price, plus a $495 administrative fee that goes to @properties. That only gets paid if we go to closing and we successfully purchase a home for you. You don't owe us any money otherwise. And the other thing is that the purchase contract says that we are going to ask, or that we can ask the seller to pay any or all of that commission, depending upon if we are in a multiple offer situation or it's new on the market. We may or may not ask for the seller to do that. We will discuss it ahead of time. If you have any questions, of course, text or email, and we're happy to talk about that. Number C here just says that if at any time within 6 months after this agreement terminates, you purchase property that I have shown you, you would pay us a commission. I've never had that happen. I don't anticipate that you will be the first time that this happens. Dual agency. Dual agency is if I am representing both you as the buyer and the seller. It is extremely unlikely that I would have a property that would match exactly what you're looking for. I've had it happen twice in 22 plus years, and it's been 15 years since it's happened. So it's possible, but you never know. What this basically says, if you read here, what a licensee can do for clients, and then more importantly, what a licensee cannot disclose to clients when acting as a dual agency. This just tells you what I can and cannot do. Basically, I can't share any personal and confidential information with you or with the seller. If you want to talk through this, let me know. One of the things that I do advise is click yes. And if down the road when we're looking, I do happen to have a property that matches, I will tell you ahead of time, I've got something. And if you want to take a look at it and the seller has agreed to dual agency also, then we can look at it. It is such a slim chance, but it's possible. So, there's no obligation to clicking yes, and you can always change your mind at any time. So limitations of the duties of me is basically I work with other buyers also. So you're not the only buyer that I'm working with, and it is possible, again, pretty small chance, but possible that another buyer is going to be interested in the same exact unit or property that you're interested in. And if that's the case, I will tell you ahead of time, or as we're going through this, hey, I just want to let you know that my clients, Tom and Mary are interested in this property also. And I would let them know that also. Again, really small chance. I've had it happen once. And I don't even think we made an offer. I don't think either of my buyers made an offer on that property. Number 5, you agree again that you're going to work exclusively with us and with David Taylor and @properties as your designated agent. Number 6 is we are going to abide by the fair housing laws of this land, which basically mean we are not going to discriminate. It also means there are certain things that we cannot, as real estate agents, ask. So we can't talk about race, color, religion, national origin, sex, sexual orientation, ancestry, da 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 da. All these things that are listed there in paragraph 6. So if you say, hey, David, what's the racial makeup of this neighborhood? I can't talk to you about that. You are able to go and do research on your own about that, but we are not going to fall foul of the fair housing laws. Number 7, recordings at the property. This happens quite often. So if we're in a property, just know that somebody may be recording us and we may not know about it. We may not, but good reason not to like say things too much in the property. If you have some interest in the property, let's talk about it outside rather than in front of somebody. Number 8, disclaimer. This is basically, we're real estate agents. We know how to open up doors to houses. We know how to put signs in the yard, and we know how to, fill out forms. We are not attorneys, tax advisors, inspectors, engineers, any of that. So you're just saying that you understand basically all we are real estate agents, and that if you seek expertise or have questions, we will guide you to the correct person to talk to. Number 9, this is huge, wire fraud. Please do not wire money to anybody unless you know for certain that it is going to the correct person. And that usually involves picking up the phone, making a phone call and saying, hey, I have I have instructions to wire money to a title company. Are these the correct instructions? Otherwise, it could end up in Russia or China or God knows where, and you will never see that money again. It does happen. Never had that happen to any of my clients, and I don't want you to be the first. Dispute resolution, this just says that if we have any disputes, we are going to go to arbitration with a single arbitrator, and we're going to work our way through that. We are not going to get to that point, I hope. So never had that happen. And again, I don't intend for you to be the first one. Miscellaneous provisions, this is more just legalese about who and what and how things work. Additional provisions, there are typically none. And then the last page is the signing page. And please make sure that I have your correct name and information there. Okay, so that is everything. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask, call, text, or email, and I'm happy to go through any of these. Otherwise, when you get this ready to sign, click, 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 and we will be all set. Thanks.